The rest of this seems fine. Hey, Jeff. I'm falling out of love with Magic. I barely play or watch anymore, but still respect the hell out of you watch sports with my prime. Well, thanks for the 7 months, Moldylocks. I often say people don't quit Magic. They just kind of take breaks. It's definitely normal for the ebb and flow. I also think, like, this current time of year between, like, the weather still being nice out in a lot of places and Standard getting ready for a rotation and Modern currently littered with Hogox, like, definitely think this is kind of an all-time low for the year as far as Magic is concerned. I know my numbers definitely reflect it's kind of an all-time low for the year, at least. And I think those are probably the natural reasons why. I mean, the people in chat, just as like a heads up, when I ask like, what is a card doing for us? I don't mean tell me the oracle text on the card. I mean like, describe situations where this is useful and it's helping us win games that we wouldn't otherwise be winning. Is the general mindset I'm looking to take in when I ask questions like that. Gotta update that sweet frame. That mono red life. Well, that wasn't a land, but it could end up being better than a land if it draws like 2 lands. How lucky are we? At least a little bit lucky is the answer. Look at how on fire he is. He's burning up, chat. He's burning up. Light him up. He's on fire. Oh, ho, 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 do, 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 do. It's a land. No, there's still people with horse icons. There's just a lot of people with horses are getting promoted to maps at 36 months. There'll be a new season of Knights on Horseback here soon. Map. I'm the 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 map. Still don't have a 40. Still don't have a castle yet myself, but we'll get there soon. We'll get there someday, I swear. We'd really like to draw a mountain here so we can go Steam-Kin plus shock this. I guess we're going Spitfire plus shock this now. Down to 12 here. Yeah, we'll get next year. We're gonna do something special next month for the 4-year partnered anniversary on the channel, I think. Working out some of the details with Christy, but we're gonna do something nice. $48-hour stream representing 48 months. Nope, not a snowball's chance. Rude. 48-hour stream, but you have guests streaming from your house while you're taking sleep breaks. Maybe. I don't want to do too much. When I mean something special, I don't know that's going to be extra streams, because like the what's it called? We'll be doing extra streams in October when set rotates. Yep. They get to Omnath, power up their Awakener here. Can't double block it anymore. Yeah, Cloud Conceer is actually really good here, because not only does it like trigger all this stuff and then draw them infinite cards, but it blocks my Spitfire down the line too. Yeah, just like drawing 70 cards a turn now. Caca! Every land draws them a card now because of Omnath here. They may have pushed Elementals a little too much. Why do you say that? Elementals are like so one of the things that I think a lot of people don't understand, or like they mix up, that I think at least I feel differently about a lot of people, is playing with lots of powerful cards is fun. Formats that are super low power are like tend to be pretty lame on average a lot of the time. So I'd much rather have a lot of different high power things. The issue with things is when like you start getting into stuff like 3 mana Teferi, where you just like have removed a fundamental part of the game. That's not something that I necessarily enjoy. But in general, I think high powered formats and cards tend to be a good thing. For an aggro deck. I mean, I don't think Elementals would be classified anywhere near as aggressive as like vampires or say what's that other archetype that people have been playing? Vampires or mono red. I don't even think like 3 mana Teferi and Nexus are even that bad from a power level perspective. I just think from a quality of gameplay perspective, the types of games they tend to generate, it's just like, they're not good cards for the format. I think like, and the fact that there is so much diversity in the format is like such a testament to the fact that like, there are plenty of things that are like able to keep up with it. It's just like, the way those games feel tend to be really dissatisfying. I actually prefer Vampires being the premier aggro deck in the format to Mono Red being the premier deck in the format. The Vampires deck, while it has some reach in it, has a little bit less. So the games tend to be more about combat math and attacking and blocking. And in general, I think when a deck like Vampires is the best deck in your format tends to be in a pretty okay place. In fact, today was the first day in a long time I had some this is kind of sad to play in Standard in the last couple of weeks, just because we hit Nexus of Fate for the first time in a while today. Or a number of Nexus decks that we played against. Alright, attack you for 4, because we trigger Cavalcade and get a trigger. Next turn we'll go Spitfire plus Grim. Get set up for like a good clean turn 5 kill here. I mean, I'm just kind of making the assumption that Historic will be relevant at some point, and we'll be playing it on Arena at some point, and I assume Vampires will be a premier aggro deck in that format, since that format's basically just going to start with this current Standard format. Alright. I think I'm happy with how we're sideboarded here. A lot of cheap interaction, some Goblin Chainwhirlers to clean up their X1s. Seems reasonable. Maybe Flame Sweep is fine here. Am I supposed to board in Flame Sweep because they have Reef and they have the Scamping Scorcher as well? It might be right to bring some of these in on the draw. Chandra's a little expensive. I'm gonna cut another one of her. Maybe I just cut all of her and bring these in. Yeah. Yeah, Growth Chamber Guardian is sweet. We played green-red Stompy recently, and I remembered how much I enjoyed playing with that card. And we've got green-black Stompy that'll be up tomorrow, I think, tomorrow or Friday. I'm just gonna play some more Growth Chamber Guardians in it. Although I think I am gonna do a double Modern tomorrow morning after I said I wasn't, because we couldn't do any Modern today. Growth Chamber is one of those cards. Growth Chamber is a lot like Thief of Sanity, and that it's just like a pretty powerful card that just like isn't good when you bounce it. Oh yeah, it's also not stellar against Legion's End too. It's true. Alright, all I'm gonna say is, if we don't get there with this hand, it's because chat didn't believe. So I'm gonna need all of you to, like, channel your energy and focus, people. Focus! Chat, why aren't you channeling? Are you channeling your energy, chat? Channel. Channel. I believe in a mountain right here. No. Oh, no. My opponent kept double tapped land, too. I missed a land drop and died. That's so very sad. I thought you loved me, chat. I thought you wanted me to do great things. And here I am, sitting over here, bricking off. I trusted you, chat. And this is where it got me. Suggestions make me nervous. You can do it! You can do it! Yikes. Yikes! Alright, so they're going to 14. We're probably dead at this point. I should mulligan more. I should mulligan more. At least we're drawing all of our 3-drops. Omnath me, Poppy. Omnath me. Just a Cloudkin Seer deal. Yeah, the opponent's deck is like Yarok in there, in Team Elementals, basically. Yeah, it might be right to have 21 lands in our deck. We didn't channel enough, right? Our curve is aligned, yep. Holy gosh, two mountains. I don't know what to do with my hands, chat. We're gonna play 3 lands in 3 turns. Ready for blast off? Are you ready for blast off, chat? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Let's do it. Yeah, I saw the cryptic command. All right, deck. I know we were looking for lands, but that's good now. I'm good with 5, really. Calm down, deck. Alright, well, hopefully they play Nissa and then we untap and kill them. Or if they do nothing and we untap and kill them, I'd also settle for that. Alright, triggers. Spitfire is about to spit some fire, chat. Grow, my children, grow! Grow, my children. Casual 16 ball. No big deal. No big deal. Gets a little bit swole. Boy, is it possible I'm just supposed to click submit? Is it possible? Is it possible I'm just supposed to click submit? Who's on the click submit plan? You think I want more coils? Really? Plan is to lose game 2 to see their deck, ignore everything, win game 3 on the play. Spoken like a true warrior with basic mountains. Oh, being on the play is busted in Magic, chat. It's busted. It's busted. I just watched your meme video until the 22-3 Spitfire. Yeah, Spitfire is a heck of a drug. I know our track record keeping one-landers hasn't been superb so far today, but I would like the record to reflect this one at least has a light up the stage in it. I would like the record to, maybe I'm supposed to lead on Firebrand here. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to lead on Firebrand here. Hopefully they play like an 0-3, 0-2, deal, in. The world is our stage, chat. Cast Divination. Oh! Papi! Running hot with the mountains, chat. Easy game, easy life. Get the trade up on tempo there too. Trade our 1-drop for their 2-drop. Sedge Scorpion. That's a thing. Maybe I'm supposed to wait to play this until I can hold this shock up, since we know they're playing Kroll Harpooner. Sorry, yeah, standard staple Sedge Scorpion. Are they dead? I assume they're dead. I'm not counting. I'm just gonna assume they're dead. Oh, I timed the shock wrong. Oh, I got one less trigger. Oh no. Oh no. I missed 4 points of damage. I missed 4 points of damage, chat. We missed 4 points of damage. Oh no. Oh no. It's gonna, nobody panic. It's gonna be okay. I said don't panic. Calm down. Calm down. All right, basic mountains asserting their dominance over basic forests. Just the way the good Lord intended. How you doing, folks? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good night to everybody wherever you're at in the world. Thanks for dropping in here today. If you're a new viewer, my name's Jeff Hoagland. I'm a full-time streamer and content producer here on Twitch. I'm here playing Magic 30, 40, sometimes even 50 hours a week. If you enjoy constructed Magic, this is definitely the channel for you. We play a ton of different decks here, and we change decks every 60 to 90 minutes, so I always get a lot of variety in the stream each day. As always, I'd love to give a shout out to my wonderful subscribers. I wouldn't be here day in and day out without their support, so thanks to all of them for keeping me employed. I'd also like to plug a couple of my wonderful sponsors here really quick. Vitamin String Quartet creates unique instrumental string arrangements of everything from Zelda to Zeppelin, and they would love to underscore your next gaming session. You can find them streaming now on services such as Spotify and Apple Music. InkedGaming.com would love to help you customize your gaming experience using code Jeff12. You can save 12% on custom playmats, mouse pads, binders, and bags with them. You can upload your own custom artwork or choose from a wide range of artwork they already have on their website, such as my own Hoaglandia branded merchandise. Woe Duels is a peer-to-peer wagering platform that allows other gamers to challenge each other for money. It's free to sign up and you get 10 coins for doing so, and they also run daily free-to-enter tournaments as well as monthly giveaways. Heading back on in to our third match here with this mono-red Cavalcade deck. If this isn't ranked, do you not think Cavalcade is good enough to grind to Mythic, or do you not want a bigger variety of matches? I don't know. If I'm not confident that a deck is good, I'm just playing it in these events. I haven't really played this archetype that much. Come eat pizza. I'm sure like most things, if we played this enough, I'd be close to a 50% win rate. Or better. Maybe I want to hold on to her, actually. I bought on the shock. Let's see how this goes. This is Magic. If you run good, you can do well at anything. This doesn't target, right? So that doesn't trigger that? Shock your favorite. Looking for like a land and a 3-drop here. Just like we drew it up. Just like we drew it up. Puppy. That's interesting. Was that a good one, chat? We think that one's good? All right, here's something that I'm gonna say, because there's something going on in chat right now that really annoys me that Magic players do. Claiming ownership of a deck idea is idiotic. It's so silly. You know who created the Magic decks? R&D created all of the Magic decks because there is a very finite combination of cards, especially in Standard, at any given point. And it's very easy for multiple people to come to similar conclusions all about playing the same deck and similar timelines. So bickering over who created what when is silly. People are so desperate for validation they have to like staple their name to their ideas. This idea has to be mine. I have it. It's my idea. Nobody else could have possibly thought about this thing. It's just so silly.
It's better than having a plan. Simply don't worry. I brought company.
Asserting dominance over who's the better basic mountain deck here. Spitfire is just such a treat. This was a good deck. I might have intentionally positioned this deck as the last deck of the day. This is a good wind down deck. It's a good wind down deck. I don't know what are they doing? I have no idea what I want to do. I'm gonna cut these Lava Coils actually because they have a card that punishes me for targeting their stuff. I'll bring in some Chainwhirlers. They might have some 1 toughness things. I'm gonna grab a snack real quick. I didn't realize we're playing the mirror, chat. We're playing the mirror. All right. I have a really weird question for people. If I played like an actual video game on stream, would it be weird? I was thinking about playing an actual video game on stream at some point. Are we only allowed to play card games here? Blasphemy. Scale of 1 to dead. Is this alive or are you dead? Reckless Airstrike. I have never seen this card before in my life. 3 damage to target creature with flying, destroy target artifact. That's hot. Will you get angry at the game and its creators? Only if it looks like a spreadsheet. What kind of video game? Overwatch put out their role queue patch last night, which makes playing Overwatch with random people a lot less frustrating. Listen, I'm an old man. If I'm gonna play a first-person shooter, I need to be able to like play like Reinhardt, so I don't have to aim. Mario Maker went. I don't even know what that is. I assume based on the name. I assume based on the name that it's a game where you make Mario levels. Listen, chat, I don't have a lot of time to explore new things as a father with 2 small children. Like, Overwatch is basically the extent of non-Magic games that I play, essentially. That's true. I should figure out if Pokemon Go is something I can reasonably stream from my phone. Cry of the Canarium is an unfortunate reveal there for us. I guess I just play this.
So much commotion.
This doesn't die to Cry, right? It's a 1/3, so I think that's fine. All right, what are we doing here? I don't have any burn spells. I don't know, Burgle. I don't know if we can beat a 4/5. All right, so I think I do this, and then I do this, and then I attack with these, and then this lets me light up the stage to keep these alive through Cry, and then we concede when they cast Ritualist next turn. Were those good hits? I feel like those were good hits. Okie doke. Alright, so Cavalcade is just like GG, right? Steamy boy, I choose you. Smelling pretty dead to me.
Come on, Chandra, remember that spell.
Okay. All right, you know, the old drop you to -7. Opponent appears to be playing some kind of blue-black brew here. That's how we beat a 4-5, yep. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Legion Warboss sounds great. So, like, I know Lava Coil was okay there. It's probably supposed to come out in this matchup, right? I don't know how this compares to Kunio's list. I'm not familiar with what exactly he played. Main deck Cry means I think I'm cutting these Grim Innates because they don't survive the Sweeper anyways. I think I want to keep these because they're still an efficient card. Regulator's good for looting through here. We'll wait and see how much life gain they have before I board in Tibalt. They may or may not have Enter. If they have Enter, I'll bring Tibalt in. On the hedge right now, I'm not going to board in more 3-drops though. Yeah, I didn't see white land, so they could have just been color screwed Esper, but they also could just like not just be on blue-black, right? They could have been Esper missing a color, and if they're Esper missing a color, we're definitely going to bring in Tibalt. If they're just straight blue-black, I think that's probably not worth it. Population 0 coming in hot with the entire year of support. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Let's get you that sword to go with the shield. Not surprised to see that go away here. I was gonna say, if we didn't draw a 2-drop here like this, I probably would have gone Shock Light. But we hit the 2-drops, so let's just do that.
I train and keep an open mind.
Does anything in my deck... Nothing in my deck actually draws cards, right?
Chandra, you need more control.
Right? Nothing in my deck actually draws cards? Anyone? Not a thing? Alright, so I'm gonna leave her at 1. The only downside to potentially leaving her at 1 because I'm not actually drawing cards is that they have like an Elder spell, and I think that's pretty unlikely. So we'll just leave her there and get the extra point of damage to their face. Wanna take her off the activation, but I don't really care if she sits in play. Her static text isn't relevant here. If they go, like, land, contempt, Chandra, I'll probably go shock, light up the stage, smack you for 4, and then do some other stuff. Really, we're getting rid of Steam-Kin. That's interesting. Llama, thank you for the Twitch Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for keeping me around. Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday wherever you're at in the world. Straight hit a land here. That's unfortunate. Mangolius, thank you very much for the very generous tier 2 resub. Happy 8 months. Be sure to take a peek at the deck here. Let me know what's in there that you'd like to bump up and see a little bit sooner. Just James KS. Stream board games with the fam. So, I would actually love to be able to stream board games. The problem is, I'm really not a fan of, like, putting out low quality content. And the amount of effort you have to put in to make a board game stream consumable is just kind of absurd. Like, it's a lot of work. Yeah, Tabletop Simulator can be kind of tedious to play, though. It's possible that I should have just killed this. Let's see if we get punished here with the trigger. Worst possible outcome. I don't know that we're beating that even without them flipping it. I don't like is there a world where I'm beating that draw even without them flipping it? Like, if I kill their 4/5 there, do I beat them gaining 4 and putting a 4/4 into play? Like, probably not, right? TTS is Tabletop Simulator. It's basically a physics sandbox where you can play board games on the computer. Two lands. 2 lands is strong. Don't declare can't lose, though. Definitely could not draw another spell this game if we run bad. That's kind of running bad. I guess we get a Chandra out of it, but that light up is basically a mana just to draw 1 card here. If a negate too, that's brutal. If we get cried next turn, we're gonna be pretty far behind. If they just play like a Narset next turn, we'll be in a good spot though. Yep. Sure. So if they don't have a disfigure here, we can do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and put them to 4. I think I need to do that to give them fewer chances to hit Enter and Ritual and Cry. Because ideally they're only contempting us this turn. They go to 11, and then we have 6 in play. Thanks, Winding Road. So it's the little details that matter, right? I want to hold on to this shock for now. If I shocked them there, they'd be at 4, but shock gives me 3 extra points over here next turn. But I guess there's probably a strong argument that, like, this isn't going to get to have a next turn. Alright, I feel like them spending a duress here bodes well for us. Yeah, the monkey can be extra Spitfire damage too, is also correct. So, like, if I untap here, I have 2 lethal threats. Alright, we have a lot of live draws. That, unfortunately, was not one of them. I think it's right to cash in the monkey for a 4-ball there. And even if they have just bricks here, I need to draw something next turn to kill them. If I'd have played the shock proactively, I'd have gotten 1 more point in. I assume this is killing this. Yeah. Come on! Papa! Oh no! If I'd have played the land out of my hand, I could have played the Warboss this turn. I held the land and we got punished. They'd be at 1 and I'd have 2 goblins and I'd have lethal on board. Yeah, they'd be dead through this. They'd be dead. Yeah, that was exactly my mindset, right? Like I was like, my deck stops at 3, so like why do I need to play the land? Yep, I don't deserve that one. So we'd have killed them if I would have played the land out. Good to know. So we do the deck went 3 and 1. I went 2 and 2. Their Kefnet was very good both times too, right? Like it felt like the key card right away both times. Yeah, let's play one more. Let's play one more before we call it a day. And again, in situations like that, you really don't want to focus on the fact that, like, your opponent got lucky with their Kefnet. You can't control how lucky your opponent gets or doesn't get. You want to focus on, like, things you could do differently, like holding a land and then losing the game because of it. Alright, step 1 to winning die rolls on the Mythic Ladder. Try and win die rolls. Especially with your deck full of basic mountains. Put it mulligan to 5, I think, here. This hand would ideally like a 1-drop, so hopefully we draw one of our 11 ones. I think it's good enough to keep him without a 1-drop, but ideally we'd like a 1. Look at that. Never didn't have it. Nothing but net. Nothing but net. Grixis. Our hand's pretty good. I think we're supposed to hold on to this. Because, like, I have to cast this next turn anyways. And if I do this, there's a good chance we hit cards over here that we're not going to be able to play next turn. It means it gets taken here, but that's fine. That's a pretty good one.
It's better than having a plan. Basically, don't worry. I brought company.
Dunk, thunk, dunk. Yeah, if you're playing Risk Factor, that's a good reason to hold on to a land. Outside of Risk Factor, you probably just shouldn't, though.
Say hi to my fiery friends.
That's a good thought. If we don't play Warboss, Enter the God Eternals isn't a live draw because we can sacrifice the monkey. No, that's not true. Maul, they would just enter their own creature, so that's irrelevant. A good player that wouldn't do anything against. They would just enter their own creature. So because my opponent is playing Grixis Dumpster over here, I'm going to hold on to this land because they could have 4-mana Nicol Bolas. And if they play 4-mana Nick, I want to discard this. Yeah, Enter has 2 targets, but it only gains life if it deals damage, which is an important distinction for the card. I would be surprised if Risk Factor is better than the other card advantage pieces that Red typically has access to. Alright, so they're dead on board. If they have a removal spell for this, any other one power haste creature gets them. There we go. There we go. Pop them off. Pop them off. Popping them off. Cyanide, thank you for the 13-month resub there. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. I cut these lava coils. I think a Grim Innate and some lightning strikes. I'm gonna bring in Warboss and Tibalt. You're bringing these regulators too against control. How much? How many bits would it cost you to say Grim Innate with the correct pronunciation? I just said it correctly. So you can pay me whatever you want to say Grim Innate correctly. Yeah, if they have Nicol Bolas is a big if though. Like, we're up a game, I'm gonna elect to not. Because we're up a game, I'm going to elect to like, not hedge Nicol Bolas. Thank you. Alright, divination into 2 lands. Woof, we've been caught with our hand in the cookie jar, chat. The jig is up. They know we're stumbling. Oh no. Oh no. Now to try and hit a land for next turn. Confirmed playing a Nicol Bolas deck. Land. I think we're pretty dead at this point. They're still at 16 and we're mostly out of resources. Vomit. Land. Land. That land's like the worst. Because like, we have to keep playing now. Like if we had missed on a land there, we get to concede. But now we must struggle on. All right, and let's stick this now while their negate's not up. Take a chance on me. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Rude. The Mole, the Messiah. Gonna play that land out because we've learned our lesson. Also, they have Nicol Bolas, which would just make us discard it. Alright, I mean, they're down to 9 here. If they don't have an untapped blue here, is it... I feel like I just want to draw 2, right? Yeah, I agree, White Sticks.
What did Rudy always say? Fight fire with fire.
Hey, Cap V, thanks for the brand new Prime support. There's a lot of great people making a lot of great stuff on Twitch right now. Thanks for supporting mine this month with that. Welcome, welcome.
Walk it off, Chandra.
Alright, this eats the negate. We're not going to be able to cast this after this turn anyway, so might as well jam it. Oh, that's a good thought. Yeah, I think you're right, Dude Light. I should play the Spitter there instead of this, because this doesn't get discarded in exile.
Not to brag, but I'm totally the best pyromancy student. Go get him, buddy.
And we have another light up the stage in here, right? Yeah, we do. So she can draw 2 next turn if they don't have another Bedevil or Contempt. Looks like she's dead.
Time to sleep for a week.
Yeah, definitely link it, Cap V. 10 out of 10. Deck was sweet. It's a pretty good series.
Living in a
Chandra is really impressive, huh? She is, she's kind of been a monster this game. I have Lightning Strike in here, right? Nope, I boarded those out. Best card in the deck. Yeah, she's really powerful. When you're able to leverage her down tick accordingly, she does also have the single best voice acting in the game. You're not wrong. Yeah, I mean, if you're looking for just like, we played a list around this card earlier in the season too, and it was sweet then. If you're looking for kind of off-meta red, I think this is a sweet way to have it. This card is just absurdly powerful with the variety of the things that this deck is doing. Chandra's super impressive, I think. The only thing I don't know that I love in this list, I'm not sure that I'm a huge fan of like main deck Lava Coil, but if you want to hedge certain things where this card is good, it's like acceptable. You definitely want Lava Coils in your 75, so we're basically just pre-boarding it. Yeah, I agree. She's like between Red-Black Aristocrats and Team Elemental, she just does a lot of different places basically, which is really sweet. All right, I think that's gonna be it for me for Magic for today. Yeah, I'm gonna be an adult and get my post stream work done. I will catch all of y'all around later. Maybe at some point we'll play a little bit of Overwatch on stream together. I need to poke Christy into playing. We streamed it together at different times as well. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will catch you all tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, because Arena was down, or Magic Online was down today, we are going to go back and do Double Modern tomorrow, even though I said I wasn't going to do that. Schedules changed, downtime, etc., etc. So let's find, remember, if you want more stuff for myself, you can check out my website and my YouTube channel, Magic